Friday update. So, coming through, seeing what we got going on. We'll check up on the babies. Got my tea, and see how well everything's doing. Alright, first thing. Well, we're here. We may as well do this. So, Emmy's flowers are all blooming pretty good. They're just kind of everywhere. Kind of look like wildflowers, but they're just sprawled everywhere. But look at these green peppers. This is like the big deal today. See how big these got already? A couple more days, those will be ready to harvest. We got the ones in the back there. I don't know if you can see those. Leaves in the way. Not too shabby for plants we thought were dead, right? Look at this side with all these peppers. I cannot believe how many peppers are on this plant. These and all down in here. These peppers are doing amazing. These are just regular green bell peppers. So we went ahead and harvested all the rest of the green onions. Those are all gone now. We did a little experiment right here in the house. We took the green onion, cut off the root, put it in water, and it started to regrow. Can you see that? So Ayden came out and planted it. It hasn't died yet, so we're going to see if that works. That's part of a science project for homeschooling. Mosquitoes are out today because it's so muggy. Alright, we harvested some celery. Got a good amount over here. There's still plenty, as you can see. We took some, and it's supposed to regrow. The ones I harvested first, a few days ago. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. They might just regrow. That's awesome, right? Our bush beans are doing amazing. Now again, these are the ones that were from Old Sturbridge Village. They're heirloom beans that they gave to the kids when we went for a visit a while ago. And we planted them and they did great. So we keep getting beans off here like crazy. I maybe have had 4 or 5 harvests off of here already. What do you got there?
Lots of beans.
From the bush beans.
Oh, that was my other button.
Yeah, this one.
It's tiny.
That's just, it's the way it's formed. That's a lot. Considering we just got a ton off of these, and there's a whole bunch of little ones, so. Wow. That's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
Now we have zucchini and the squash. Look how white these are already. And that's all that white powdery mildew stuff. Now I have tried different things that I've been told to do, like watering times and all of that stuff, and it's just really not helping at all. So, I mean, I'll just keep an eye on it, and if it's hurting the production of the actual squash or zucchini, then I'll figure something out. But right now I'm keeping it organic as possible, and I may cut some of them out to get rid of it, but it's really just here. If you look over here, there are a few, but the rest, like all the zucchini, looks pretty good. So we're getting plenty of squash and plenty of zucchini. So we're actually getting more zucchini than anything, which I'm not complaining about. Nothing on here right now. There's a couple zucchini that need to be harvested, but as of right now, they're looking pretty good. The broccoli is probably on its last leg, although I keep kind of thinking that, and it keeps kind of coming back. So I don't know. We have more. All of the shoots just keep coming up. There's here, a bunch there, over there, here. So, I mean, it's all over the place. So every time I think that this broccoli is done, it keeps producing. So as long as it's producing, I'm going to keep it. Because why wouldn't you, right? Alright, so you all know how I feel about my tomatoes. And this morning I came out here looking and not thrilled about what I'm seeing. There are all the yellow leaves, and I didn't have any of these issues last year, so I'm like, what is happening? I don't know what the deal is. But look, I mean, I'm getting plenty of tomatoes. There's tomatoes on here. You can kind of see them in there. There's lots of little babies coming right here, all over the place. But I noticed, see the yellowing of the leaves? Already there's just a bunch of them down here that are all yellowy and not looking very good. And then I noticed little red things on the leaves. And looked it up, and it looks like they are spider mites eating up the sap out of the leaves. I did look up a few organic ways to tackle this, and I'm going to go ahead and do it because they're all over all the plants. I see them everywhere. What is that? That's some kind of worm. Where is it? Right there. There's, I don't know what that is, but I'm going to get rid of it. And there's mites on the bottom of it. So let's kill that. Anyway, I'm going to be handling this naturally, organically, today to get rid of that. Did not have this problem last year. So even though we gardened last year, a lot of the issues we're having this year, we didn't have last year. So I didn't know anything about. Still learning. You see one? Go ahead.
Hey, we got 3 minutes to be there.
Alright, you don't have to be there exactly at noon. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
There's another one over here probably ready. I don't know. Is it? Is it? Nope, not quite yet. Almost.
You should probably pick this broccoli. Like, just pick all of it.
Well, there's still some. Look, there's still some on here that's still growing.
I'm just
Here,
saying we
here,
should probably
all
do
that.
it, like, soon.
We will. So Shard's doing good. We already harvested some yesterday. Ate it with some eggs. Very, very delicious. And as you can see, well, hopefully you can see because they're so wispy, is our asparagus. Look how big that's getting. It's pretty good. Got some over there. Not too shabby. So our little sort of experimental plot here is working out well. Carrots and kale doing wonderfully. We did pick a couple carrots the other day. I just wanted to check them and see how well they're doing. Getting pretty big. So I think a little bit longer and they should be okay. And as you can see, they're getting pretty tall. Lots of mosquitoes out today. And the kale's just jamming. Like, I don't know what else to say about that. I pick and pick and pick and pick it, and it's doing great. Okay, we have an update on the bunnies. They're all doing well, getting big. Emmy, don't, honey. You're going to make me drop. Look,
This
so
one's the
this
biggest.
is Toothless, and he looks like he's the biggest, and I have the one that is probably the runt, the baby. But it's really spunky, like she's everywhere.
And
Will you relax?
And I have the nice, healthy, fat one.
They're all healthy and fat, really.
Mine.
Mama's doing a good job.
Mine.
Let me see.
Mine.
Oh, the babies. Good job, Mama. Okay, we have our cabbage, which is looking pretty rough on some of these leaves. Especially that one back there. Look at this. I guess maybe what, beetles? I actually never see, there's a bee in there. I never see an actual, like, bug on these. So I don't know what it is that's getting them. They do look like they've got their heads on them, like they're all forming. Like, look at this. I don't know. Hopefully they're doing okay. I'm going to have to look it up and see just like what the stage they're at and if they're actually doing okay. And what's eating them. A couple of them are really rough. So the lettuce is still growing, doing its thing. Not a problem. Some of them are a little tall. Not sure what that means. What is that? Bolting? Something like that. Alright, and then we'll bring you over here real quick to the ginormous sunflower. That's just basically almost as tall as this part of the house. It's huge. And it's starting, I can't get up that tall right now, but it's starting to open, so that's good. And then we have Ayden's garden. He's still getting beans out of here, so maybe a little bit longer. We took out the mystery plant and we are tearing this one up, and then he's got one pumpkin here. That is it. He got out some potatoes today, a few of them, but that's what's left in his garden. So we are going to actually use this part and this part for the renewal. We're going to do different things. We're going to mulch it for now and use them for things before we plant anything else. And then we have my watermelon here. Still going. All the little guys in here. Hoping they continue to keep going. So I think that's it for the Friday update. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We're finished with the tables, but we're just kind of tweaking everything right now. Tomorrow we'll be putting them together to test them, make sure everything's okay, make sure they go together okay. And they look all kind of wobbly right now, but they're actually really good. And fixing the trees. Lots of stuff coming up, guys. Lots of stuff, because we have the renewal coming. So there's a ton of different things I gotta go around and do, fix up, flowers and all kinds of stuff, because we have the renewal coming. So that's that. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Don't think I am. Alright, that's it for watering. I have to do it by hand right now because our sprinkler broke. The little part that turns on literally snapped off. Herb garden. Got a flower right there, that's not good. Alright, so everything's doing alright. It looks like it's starting to wind down a little bit here. Chives are coming back with a vengeance. Remember before I showed you it was all cut down. They grew right back. Lots of oregano, parsley, and thyme. Everything's doing good. So the basil looks like it's coming to an end here soon. Not too bad, some of it. So we may be pulling more, and I might be getting more jars, because the jar I have is full of dried basil. So I don't want it to go to waste, so I'll try some more. So I hope that you guys stick with us. Our people who are subscribing, it's kind of going up and down a lot, and I don't understand what that's all about, but you know, stick with us. We've got our we're going to see 2 houses tomorrow, so I'll take you along for that. Hopefully that works out. And just all kinds of stuff, tons of stuff. So subscribe, ring the bell if you want to be notified of anything that we're doing, and give us some likes. We appreciate it. Have a great night, guys.